Hey, welcome once again to Cooking Around's channel. Welcome, welcome. For you today, we have another soup recipe. What is it? Hearty Greek soup. And not only is this going to fill you up, but it's low in calories. So, let's get going. Grab yourself a mixing bowl and let's add about 1.5 pounds of lean ground meat. You can use medium if you want. And now let's add 2 cloves of minced garlic. To give it that rich taste, let's throw in 1 egg, and you don't have to mix it at this point. And let's not forget the fresh ground pepper. Add as much as you want. Add 1/3 cup of breadcrumbs. Add 1 teaspoon of dried basil, and this is an option, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now I like to do the mixing by hand, so I washed my hands and I'm getting right into it. You know, this is how I learned how to do it in school. And of course you have to have that Greek taste, so I'm adding 1/2 cup of feta cheese. And once again I'm mixing up with my hands. Boy, my mother would be proud. Okay, everything is nicely incorporated just like this. Get yourself a plate, put a little bit of breadcrumbs on it, and now I want you to grab 1 soup spoon, which we're going to use to measure the meatballs. So we take 1 portion of meat just like this, bigger or smaller, that depends on you, and just roll it in your hands until it becomes a ball. Don't worry if one is bigger, one is smaller. You know, the food inspector is not coming to your house. Now grab yourself a deep pan and I want you to add about 10 cups of chicken stock. Or you can add water and just add the cubes. That depends on you, but let's keep it low sodium here. And now I want you to cover it, increase the heat, and bring it to a boil. Okay, once it reached a boil, I lower the heat and I'm bringing it down to a simmer just like this, because if it's a rolling boil, you're going to have a disaster on your hands. Now grab yourself any type of spatula. I'm using one here with holes. Put the meatball on there and just gently drop it into the chicken stock. Now you can throw it in, but you know, I like to do it this way. And to keep it with Greek tradition, I'm adding 1 cup of orzo pasta. You don't like this pasta? Add something else. Well, now let's just stir it around just a little bit, but very gently, just like this. And now I want you to cover it and cook it for about 10 minutes. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. Check to see if the pasta is cooked. And now what I'd like you to do is just taste it and see if you require more salt or more pepper. That's really up to you. Now let's get that zing flavor. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of lemon rind. Am I finished? No, now I'm taking half a lemon and squeezing the juice into this mixture. This is really going to be good. Let's get more color and more flavor. Let's add 1/3 cup of green onions. Now here I'm using more on the green side instead of the white. And to give it that nutritious value, I'm adding exactly 1/2 cup of chopped parsley. You may think it's too much, so just really add what you would like. So once again, I'm just going to cover it and let it go for about 5 minutes. I'm not going to bring it up to a boil. I'm just going to let it simmer at a low temperature, and I shall be back. And guess what? It is done. I know it's a lot of work, but you know something, it's really worth it. And you can eat this, you're going to be full. Especially I like eating this in winter because it fills me up. So I'm going to transfer it to one of my plates because my wife is waiting. And at the same time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to garnish it with some mint, fresh mint leaves. Or you can put anything else you want on top. So once again, I want to say thank you for allowing me to show you this video. See you on my next video. And once again, it's goodbye from Tony and Cooking Around.